EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. 11.
Now it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off.
And I think the ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception?
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here in Vegas.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Hey, man. 319 gets it up. Up. Press. One strike. Right.
Here's Fields. They'll get this out to Genty. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Raiders at 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Hey, Ken. Nice. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
331. Delta. Tonight.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if it can get to him. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun, here's Fields. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down.
23-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go, son. Hey, going green 19, Justin. Let's go Alpha right here.
Up the middle, it's Genty. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Mayday. Go.
Now it's Fields. And he loses the football the second time. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball. What's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Calling a gain of 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
180. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
180, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, 12.
Burrow throw. Oh, the ball comes runs out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Cougar 19.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just blundered. They went to a touchdown. Do you stay with him, or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here, as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
They'll go again with Genty. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard down near 31.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Blue 58, blue 58, get him! Hey, can.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Don't jump, ready? 222. Out. Hey, can. Go.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Tonight.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight. Blue 58.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 13 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Chester, singing love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Play action. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
To number 19.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Raiders 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down. Defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Here we go. Here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Here we go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
On again, Genty. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's Fields. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go was a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here we go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Second and 10.
Gun. Turbo shot. 11.
Now Burrow. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the give, Genty. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
One play action. Fields. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will get him one closer. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And fighting down inside the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. A mistake there could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 11 now.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And the Raiders have got him. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
No muss. Here we go, son. Hey, can. What's right? Go.
Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. 258, 258, Hey, can. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big gainer that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Fields going to change things up here.
Can.
Back to throw again. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To the air again, Fields. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
319, let's go, right here.
Genty. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave it with a 4th and goal.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
11, MT, Kate. 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 60 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there at 22.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. There to make the grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and they'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not as fast. And the Bengals will have a first and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right, 80, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
11, Thomas.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. Down the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, a great read by the secondary. They came up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
On one, ready?
They go play action with Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
No mas, no mas. West right zip.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Now a toss, left side, Genty. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. All right.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, number 58, Hey, motion.
Here's Fields. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
319, right.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging them, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, design run for their wideout.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose again.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. Taking it in.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. And they got their way. They try to get every single spot on the depth chart points before this game is over.
Gets past one man. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now Fields going to run. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy, easy. You got a 11, 11, 11. All right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Here we go.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he'll get in. They're going to draw themselves
themselves 2 points closer. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive positions. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 65 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
First, go straight. Here we go, side. 319, connect to that. Motion!
Here's Fields. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Jump slant. Here we go, side. Right.
Fields now to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And a Raider first down.
Now Fields going to move him around.
45-yard line.
Go.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the climb back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That flag, that'll push him back 5. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Left, here we go. 319, got to that. Right.
Looking to throw. Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, 40 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-3 tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing in that situation.
This is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off the inside to get running, they'll drop the line as well. Sometimes the defense dictates if they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here he shot.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time, the tight end gets them.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. They juked him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Punch right. Here we go. Hey, 10. 11. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here you go. Green 19, get up. Tonight.
Fields. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Fields changing the play.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Not much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Fields. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, can't. Here we go, side. EQ. Kill. Hey, can't. Delta. Tonight.
From the gun on third down, Fields. That's to Bowers once again. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. Second and goal from the 1.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Tonight.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. Touchdown! Dante Thornton, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, can. Touch. Bunch right. Tonight.
They'll look to throw. Now Fields going to run. That's hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bengals grab it.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
On 1, ready? 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And McPherson on for the extra point. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.